Good evening. Monique Tuzon here, homegrown and happy to be bringing you the latest major developments from abroad and locally that have unfolded within the 24-hour news cycle. An additional fund amounting to 265 million pesos from the Presidential Social Fund has been allotted to those affected by floods and landslides in Mindanao. The Office of the President released the fund for Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, Davao de Oro, Agusan del Sur, Davao City, Butuan City, Davao Occidental, Agusan del Norte, Cotabato, and Bukidnon. President Marcos Jr. also directed the opening of alternative routes for faster assistance. He also plans to build a new bridge after roads and bridges have been affected by floods and landslides. Around 21 fatalities were recorded in Davao region, according to the PDRRMO, with 49 more missing persons per the Office of Civil Defense, or OCD. China insists they are the major victim of cyber attacks. This after a series of hacking incidents against the government websites in the Philippines and United States. The DICT said the hackers are based in China, but whether they have Chinese government backing or support cannot be determined as of yet. China, on the other hand, said the U.S. is the very source of risks in cyberspace. A harmful practice called breast ironing or flattening affects about 3.8 million women in Africa, including some parts of Nigeria. The practice aims to delay development in adolescent girls. Gibson Emeka has this story.
Patience Williams was only 10 when she was subjected to a practice called breast ironing. Worried that she would attract attention from men, her mother pressed a hot object over her breasts to stall growth.
Actually,
it's very painful. Immediately she's done. I used to feel my body is hot.
A decade later, Williams is calling for an end to the painful practice. Victoria Williams, who had also endured breast ironing, says she regrets putting her daughter through such an ordeal.
And they did it to me. It worked. But when I gave birth to my own, I tried it, but it didn't work. My remaining two girls, I didn't do anything to them. All I am doing is that I used to draw them close to me, make them my friends. Anything bothering them, they will tell me.
While it's hard to determine how many women are impacted by the practice in Nigeria, about 3.8 million women across Africa are affected by breast ironing, according to the Africa Health Organization, an international health agency. Choma Agwobu, a Nigerian gender rights activist, describes the harmful nature of the practice and how it violates basic rights.
Imagine somebody heating up a stone and depressing a part of your body because they don't want that part of your body to grow. Nobody has the right to determine the rate of growth of any other person's body.
Nigeria classifies breast ironing as criminal offense, as it does the practices of female genital mutilation and forced marriage. The country's Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act of 2015 specifically penalizes offenders who commit, quote, harmful traditional practices, end quote, with more than a 4-year jail term or a fine of up to $559 or 500,000 naira or both. However, despite the law's provisions, there is no known record in Nigeria of perpetrators facing punishment. Justice Dokulu, a political leader in Jokwe village, says his community is committed to working with the government to stop breast ironing.
But in some certain places like here, people still do it. My community leaders are people who listen to governments. But they are doing their best to say that it will come to an end.
The practice can cause not only tissue damage but also trauma. Other side effects include malformation, delay in breast milk production, and infection. Activists like Agwobu and survivors like Williams say legislation isn't enough, and they're trying to raise awareness in communities where breast ironing is still accepted by spreading the word through the media and urging community leaders to condemn the painful practice. For Gibson Emeka in Abuja, Nigeria, Salam Solomon, VOA News.
At this moment, we turn to our PTV Pine City TV station and news correspondent Eddie Carta for the latest developments in the Cordilleras.
May maganabi Pilipinas na sabsabanan tinakkel a forest fire ijay Mount Pukis, Bontoc, Bontoc Mountain Province. Ang apektar ito patapulong hektarya ang kabambantayan kan pasture land. Siguro iti Bontoc Municipal Fire Station ng Rugiti Uram iti Sabado asidag iti critical communication facilities kasi iti Radyo ng Bayan Pilipinas, towers ti Dua Telecommunications Company, ken residential house iti Mount Pukis. Nagtitindulong dagiti kamang tinaduma-dumaan siya ken volunteers iti paragsubsub maging nga nadeklara iti fire out iti agsapat kalman. Awan mati nadadael nga struktura ken nadangran nga ayop pinutao iti Uram. Imibistiganan pa iti Bontoc Fire Station ti nagrugyaan ti Uram. Imapila ni Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council Chairman ken Mayor Jerome Tiagsen Tudlong Jr. iti kooperasyon ti publiko tapno maliklikan ti insidente ti Uram. Sa balipayadamag ay tagtultuloy ang marijuana eradication operations ti Policia. Nadiskubre ti 256,000 agatad ti marijuana plants iti Benguet. Nagtipon persa ng iti operatiba ti 2nd Benguet Police Provincial Mobile Force Company, Kibungan Municipal Police Station ken Benguet Provincial Drug Enforcement Unit iti marijuana eradication iti sitio Naptong Barangay Badyo Kibungan iti Kalman. Iti muna plantation site pinarot na tinasurok ka 8 gasot at pidaso ti marijuana plants nga gada iti 160,000 pesos. Iti may kadwamat na plantation site. Nadiskubre na tinasurok ka 4 gasot at poon ti marijuana plants nga gatad iti 96,000 pesos. Amin dagiti nadadala may parit na mula kat nauramot lang iti mismo a plantation site. Awan tinatiliw a cultivator kabayatan ti operasyon. Nakita na damdamag manipon dito PTV Cordillera siya ni Eddie Carta na imbag Arabi.
And that's it for tonight. We hope you came out a tad informed, and we look forward to yet another breaking set of stories tomorrow, same time and same place on one's browser. Monique Tuzon here wishing y'all a restful night ahead.